Alrighty, guys, what is going on? I'm Tubby Emo. Here we go, talking about Dolph Ziggler and Randy Orton, guys. If you're watching Night of Champions, or if you're excited, or you just like me, make sure to smash the like button for the Night of Champions predictions, and let's get right into it. This match hasn't had as much build as the other ones. Now, don't get me excited. Don't get me wrong. I'm super excited for the match. But really, we had one fluke win over Randy Orton that Dolph Ziggler picked up, and ever since, Randy Orton has been one-sided going into this feud, in my opinion. It's kind of hard to predict something with Randy when Randy Orton's involved. It's kind of like John Cena. You know, I wasn't expecting, a night at WrestleMania when Randy Orton lost to Kane. I was not expecting that whatsoever. At the time where, okay, they put over Kane. I'm like, awesome, way to go. But then the very next month at Extreme Rules, they put Randy Orton back over Kane. So it's kind of, what do you want to say? It's kind of an awkward situation they've got, the Viper and Dolph Ziggler in, because Dolph Ziggler is the future. He is the show-off. He is amazing. He's awesome. He will be a future WWE champion, especially with his Money in the Bank briefcase. But the problem here lies with, is Ziggler going to be cashing in the Money in the Bank at Night of Champions? How is that going to play out? Because I'll talk about this more when I do the Sheamus versus Alberto Del Rio, but a lot of people think that, Dolph Ziggler is just going to lose and then cash in. To me, a lot of people keep saying that there's no point in giving Randy Orton a victory here. Why give Randy Orton a victory? He's leaving to film 12 rounds or whatever the next movie is. Why give it? Why? Come on. Why give it to Randy Orton? And I think my simple response would be, as you're seeing an RKO Fest here from the CPU, why not? That could eventually set up, and I mean, it could eventually set up Randy Orton versus Dolph Ziggler for the title down the road. Other people are saying they're going to give Randy Orton the victory, that way that Randy Orton can be in the title hunt for the championship. I don't know. There's a lot of different things that can go on in this match that makes me very interested in it. And don't get me wrong here when I say this, this match should be the first match. If you want to start off the crowd right, I think these guys are going to go on and put on one of the best shows of the night. I'm still excited about some other matches, but this one has the potential to be a 5-star match. I do think that if Randy Orton was to win, he would have to kind of stay around while filming the movie. It couldn't be like The Miz. You couldn't just disappear after getting a big profile win over Dolph Ziggler. So there's a few different ways this can go down tonight. Either Randy Orton wins and then Dolph Ziggler loses and potentially cashes in later on in the night, which I would not be opposed to seeing at all. Dolph Ziggler could win here, prove that he's a contender against Randy Orton, and then not cash in. Or he could win and then cash in and then be the ultimate champion. And there's also one more possibility that Randy Orton brought up in an interview. Said, okay, well, what happens if, Sheamus and Del Rio is the first match out of the gate, and then Dolph Ziggler cashes in, and then it's Dolph Ziggler versus Randy Orton for the WWE title. And I'm like, holy shit, that's actually like a really good idea, because it's their match. The title would probably be put on the line in that situation. And then all of a sudden you have Randy Orton winning a championship out of nowhere, and the B-Show's got their John Cena look-like back. And that's definitely a possibility, guys, so keep that in mind. That could definitely happen. I wonder what you guys think. What are your predictions for tonight? I'm going to say Dolph Ziggler goes over here. I wouldn't surprise me if they give Randy Orton the victory. I mean, he is their B talent. But I want Dolph Ziggler to win, but I don't want him to cash in just yet. I want Dolph Ziggler to keep holding on to that briefcase, and that is just my prediction. I wouldn't be surprised if he cashed in, but I think he's got a little bit more build. I see him waiting till Royal Rumble against like Wade Barrett to cash in. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments section below. Make sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter tonight for live updates during the Night of Champions pay-per-view. I'm Tubby. Make sure to smash that like button. You guys have a splendiferous Sunday, and I'll see you guys at Night of Champions.